If you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please do that. You get more interesting videos about chess in that YouTube channel. So I hope you liked this video, and yes, that's all I have to say. So let's start with the game. Okay. Leinier Dominguez with the white pieces against Fabiano with black, and Fabiano chose to play the Caruana and reached this position, where Dominguez played very interesting move. But first of all, let's assess this position a bit. Okay, so white has already developed two pieces. Black has developed two pieces as well. White is ready to castle, and he has a pawn on h4, which could be a weakness, or I think now it's more about like strength, since the g5 square is controlled with knight or something like that, or the bishop as well. Black's h5 pawn, in my opinion, is more of like a weakness, since black has no pieces to put on g5, g4. Sorry, not this move. So I think the h5 pawn is a weakness, and because of this h5 pawn, which is more of like a weakness, Leinier Dominguez decided to sacrifice two pawns here. He gained one pawn back, but let's look how he did it. And if you want to find it, just pause the video, and it's not that hard, you can find it. Yes, the correct move is d5, very interesting. And after he takes d5, he played e6. Now, black has to take back, because if he doesn't or plays something like, let's play knight f6, you can take the knight. So knight is hanged, possible. If you move this knight, which would be a bit scary, like to f6, you can take, and play knight to g5. And this is very, very scary. This king is so weak that there are always threats in the air, like queen to g3 is not here, sorry. Queen to g6 is in the air, like after king to e8, there is like queen to g6 check, king to d7. This king is trying to run away to the queen side, and after just this is just the 15th, it's now the 16th move for white. After the 16th move you're running, and actually you have here the fork as well. So this is a pretty nice position for white. Even in fact, this is just winning. Here, black has to take, and then there's king to g6 check, king f8, and you get the pawn back. Bishop f6 and castle. Now, white has sacked the pawn, but therefore black's king is weak, and it can never castle. And white knows where he will play his pieces, like the future, maybe knight to g5 comes, or even bishop to g5. The f7 square is weak. White squares around black's king are weak, and unfortunately black doesn't have white squared bishop. He only has a dark squared bishop, and white can use that with his queen. And yeah, it's very clear what white wants to do. It's a very nice position for white, and white has very, very good compensation for the pawn he sacrificed at the beginning. So here, Fabiano Caruana, 97, trying to develop some pieces, trying to control these two white squares, but that's obviously very hard. Knight to c3 and rook to c8. Now rook to c8 isn't the correct move or the best one, and it's white to move now. You can pause the video and think, or if you're finding it, yeah. The correct move is knight to b5. Like eyeing this d6 square, and if you get to d6, you even get a tempo because you're attacking the rook. The rook to c6 is like the only move, but you can still play knight to d6. Now, the best move for black is to take on d6. Now, you have to see that there is a checkmate. F7. The queen to f7 is checkmate. So you have only two moves to prevent that checkmate. And one of is rook takes d6, which is the better one, but then white's just exchange up. There is also queen e8. This move looks crazy, since you think, well, knight takes e8, but knight takes e8 is lost for white. It's not yet, it's very bad for white, since after knight takes e8, rook takes e6, knight c7, rook c6, bishop f4. This knight is kind of out of the game. You can maybe think of playing a move like a6 here, trapping the knight so that the knight cannot move to b5, since it is like this, since it is controlled by the pawn. Okay, so this is pretty bad for white. So, but now you think, why does queen e8 don't work? Well, I mean, queen e8, you just play on, like rook e1, defending this queen. And now, knight takes e8 is a real threat, since the rook is defending the queen. And this could go on. And now, black has come into a point where he has to take on d6. And we have seen this position with the queen on d8. So, almost the same. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Yes. If this wasn't played by Dominguez, this would have actually crushed Fabiano. But okay, after rook to c8 in this position, he went for the other move, which was also good. And it is knight to g5, threatening checkmate directly. Now black has to take, black takes back, rook to c6, and bishop takes c7, intermediate move, queen takes c7, and queen takes d5. Knight f6, queen to f3, king f7, rook fe1, and as you see, the game is not over. Black is trying to get his king safe, somewhat maybe on h7, where you can play g6, and a rook on g7 would be nice, this rook on d7. But okay, that's a long far away. Queen to d7, knight e4, king to g6, and knight to g5. Now this knight on g5 prevents the king to bridge to h7 and to f7. This is a very fabulous knight. This knight is on an all post, that means that it cannot be attacked with the pawn. And that's this is a big factor of the game. Sorry. And okay, after knight to g5, he played rook d6, queen c3, rook c8, and rook e5. So pretty nice idea to play rook e5. That was the point of playing queen to c3. And now Caruana played c4, which is a small mistake, but white just keeps developing. With rook a1, rook to d3. This is the idea of c4. Yeah, but he probably now queen to c2 was possible, pinning. But Dominguez went for queen b4, which is also not that good. And Caruana just played b6. Rook to e7, queen d6, queen a4, not trading the queens. Do not trade your queens. Generally, you don't trade queens when you're attacking. a5 and queen c2. Now, he's again pinning, and now you can argue that the rook is already on e7, and this is a much better position than before. Okay, rook c7, rook e6, queen f4, and g3. Now after queen f5, queen e2 was played, then rook d7. Rook takes b6, white is getting pawns, rook to d8. And now knight e6, attacking this rook, and after rook to d2, an intermediate move, queen e3, rook 8 d6. And now it's white to move. Can you spot? Actually, almost winning idea. Yes, the winning idea is you can change the move order as well. You can play knight f8 first. That was played by Dominguez. And after king f7, you should play rook takes d6. And after rook takes c6, there is queen e7, king g8, and you just win a rook eventually. Now you could do the same with the other move order, playing rook takes d6 first, but he missed of like king f7. He missed the idea to take on d6. It would have been already winning, and Caruana would have probably just resigned. He played instead rook d7 and king g8. Now you cannot take on f8 since that's made after queen e7, king g8, and queen takes g7. So king g8 was played. Knight d6, king h8, and knight to g5. Knight takes g7 was probably good. Then after move like queen h7, there is queen to g5. This looks very scary for black. But okay, knight to g5, still winning position for white. King g8, rook d8 check, rook d8, and queen takes d2. Cannot take this queen since this rook is pinned by this one, this rook. So he just exchanged one pair of rooks. Rook f8, queen d4. And the game is actually still going on. Okay, white is still has a winning position, but he could have finished off the game earlier. Queen to c2, rook e7, queen b1, king g2, queen f5, and knight e6. And after rook e8, knight takes g7, and Caruana loses. The point is that you play the move, the most logical move. You have to move your queen, probably to move to d5. And after queen d5, there is queen takes d5, knight takes d5, rook takes e8, and you have just want to exchange. If you do something else here, like after knight takes g7, you have to move your queen somewhere. Basically, white just wins a rook or an exchange, and Caruana realized that and he resigned. That was game. I think this shows good understanding of chess by Leinier Dominguez. How you should play if you are a pawn down, and how you neutralize the unsafe king. I think Caruana went wrong when he played this rook to c8 move, which is obviously very, very hard to find. That's wrong. It is so logical move here. Rook to c8. It's so logical. It's so logical. You should have probably played something like maybe even move like a6, which looks a bit weird, but maybe I'm not sure. But you could analyze this position for hours. But I think after a6, knight to g5 still leads to the same kind of things without even rook to c6. So this is probably not good. But I think here instead of rook to c8, you should have played queen to c8. And point of queen c8 is that if you now play queen to knight to b5, there is knight to e5, and the queen is attacked. So you win a tempo, and this one temple obviously saves this position. Queen c8 would have been nice, but that's obviously very hard to spot. If you like this video, subscribe my channel. If you want me to recap any game you saw and you like that, please write in the comment section. Feel free for that. Feel free to do that. And if you want me to do something else about chess as well, just write it in the comment section. See you later in the next video. Bye.